Alright, 93% complete on the 2018 Falcon FG X Championship Limited Time Series. So that means we just have the final tier 15 to complete, and you can skip for 200 gold, but why, right? Especially considering that I've upgraded my car already to the required PR of 62.4. It's already, spent gold to get here to win it. And let's see, the head-to-head endurance and the cup race should not require me to service the car, but I went ahead and got it serviced already anyway. Let's see, so for this series, where was it? Was it tier 10, that speed record at Monza Junior course. If I really wanted to be stubborn about it, I probably could have slowed down the bot speed to have gotten through that one without servicing the car, but what's the point? But anyway, that was the only one, and of course, because I got the car serviced, I didn't have to get it serviced after that one. For the remainder of the event, actually, I was able to get through the drag race without any issue, since at that point my car was fully serviced. And same with the next speed snap, and then the speed record at the Red Bull Ring. I kind of had to do that, take part of the circuit in back the reverse direction, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That one's not too bad though. And let's see, and then Nürburgring speed snap was quite manageable, even with the car in red. So here we are, the final tier. So let's get it done and over with, starting with the head-to-head, a single lapper at Dubai National Circuit. Alright, so it's like a club circuit plus oval circuit, right? So relatively short distance, pretty quick race. And yes, out of the 3 V8 supercars available in for the year 2018, my favorite is the Ford, simply because of its monster livery. I mean, just look at it. It looks pretty awesome. Yes, I am vain. But just look at it. It looks so cool. In fact, let's take a look. Look at that. That's a pretty sweet livery, or an official one. Anyway, this should be a pretty easy single lapper head-to-head, especially considering my car is fully serviced at this point. Did I need to service the car? No, but I took a nap after completing tier 14, so since I was, gonna wait anyway, may as well, right? Alright, so that does it for the first race of the final tier. Just under minute 30, very slow lap time for Dubai National Circuit. I just want that next endurance race to not last too long. That's really why I am not winning by a huge margin, even though at this point I should be able to complete the rest of the series without any trouble. Alright, so with the head-to-head done, now we're 95% done, and that puts us at, well, so that was worth, I guess, 15 gold, right? Because it was to complete series, it was at 200 gold. Alright, so Porsche test track, short on-road circuit. So this is one of those infinite race circuit, right? If you know which corner to cut. But I'm not gonna go on forever. Just 5.5 kilometers, so I will cover just that. Yes, a bare minimum kind of guy here. Certainly for these videos. And of course, once I win the car, after I win the car, then, you know, I don't have to be too concerned about beating or training bots, right? Alright, so how long is a lap here at the Porsche test track short road circuit? Let's find out. Got the tape measure out, got a kilometer covered. Looks like it's gonna be a couple, maybe slightly longer than a couple. So this would be one of the corners, the Centauri corner, right? That you would cut if you want to make this into an infinite loop. So it looks like it's going to be about 2 kilometers for a lap here at short road circuit. Almost exactly, I would say. Alright, so we got to complete 2 full laps and just a little bit more, since the target was what, 5.5 or something. Slow moving traffic. Bus stop chicane, 3.4 kilometers. Should be hitting 4 kilometers at the end of the lap 2. Yeah, with the endurance, really any endurance race at this track will do, as serve the purpose of being infinite loop race. The question is, which one yields the most amount of fame points, right? So make it worthwhile. So try to find the fastest car, the highest ranked car you have, so you can cover the most distance in least amount of time. That would be number 1. And the main career section races will pay out always more than the bonus series. So, you know, that's where things get a little bit more complicated. Because what if you have a faster car that has this race available, but it's in bonus series? So payout per kilometer that you cover is lower, but you can cover more kilometers per minute that you race. Compared to, let's say, you got a slower car, but it's in the main career series, which means even if you you cover each kilometer just slower, but every single kilometer pays out a little bit more. See what I mean? My guess is the compounding effect of slower car is going to be against you. So find the fastest car, even if it's in the bonus series. That's probably going to be more beneficial than going with a slower car. But then again, at the end of the day, it's a matter of what you like to race, right? And of course, exclusive events race does pay, you know, they pay out pretty well. So if you have some exclusive series infinite loop circuit open, that's definitely a good one to check out. And of course, my favorite go-to one on that is the Ferrari FXXK. I know the caveat is, of course, you have to fully upgrade whichever car you decide to use, because that's how you unlock the exclusive series, right? But anyway, this one, and yeah, for the time remaining, you can use this particular race for that purpose as well, because limited time series payout is actually better than the bonus series payout. And I don't know if there is endurance race at this particular track in motorsports for this particular car. I have a doubt. I suspect it is. But anyway, that's another gold trophy done. So here we are for the final cup race. And if you want to skip, it will still cost you 175 gold. Boy, that is expensive, isn't it? Anyway, and we talked about that one. Let's see, like in terms of how much gold it costs to, like when I was calculating or kind of running over the numbers with Nissan Altima, 175 gold to skip this final cup race is going to be still higher than if you're to upgrade the engine. So upgrade actually is the cheaper way to go. Anyway, 3-lapper at Hockenheim. So that will most likely put the car in red, but that is perfectly fine. And this one I can just run straight through without holding back. So try to wrap it up as quickly as I can. We'll have to try to avoid traffic though, because this is a full grid of 22. And we're off. Here we go. 3 laps. If I'm in a rush, I would cut this first northern curve, but I'll try to race like a normal race. And there really is no reason to cut corners, considering that the bots are relatively well trained and the car is not even in critical condition. So, as they say, we're firing on all cylinders here. Let's see. Ford Falcon is of course the sprinter out of the 3 that we got. And as I said, winning the race should not be a problem. So let's see what kind of lap time I can get here at. Oh, nice drifting there. Not so nice here through the Sachs corner. Missed my braking point. But you know, first lap is not ever gonna be a good reflection of your lap time. So here we go. Time to get serious. Lap 2. Alright, so these cars gotta brake pretty early on because, you know, they have a pretty terrible braking distance. So these hairpins, or this hairpin coming up here, not quite the strength of these cars, you know what I mean? These cars do have pretty decent grip, but that less than ideal performing brakes forces you to have to brake pretty early on, heading into just about all these corners. Alright, so let's brake early this time through the Sachs corner. Alright, minute 17, 18. So we're gonna get a lap time of 127 and change. Alright, could we beat that in this final lap now that I've gotten kind of hang of it? Maybe. I'll have to try to avoid skidding as much. Alright, at least I didn't skid through that corner. Heading into one of the fastest sections of the track. Messed up the hairpin. But is it enough to push me past, what was that, 127 and change? Alright, Mercedes corner. Heading into the Mobile 1 corner. Brake early, exit full throttle. And Sachs corner. Alright, barely hung on for that one. Hey, the final southern corner was a mess though. Still 125, so somehow managed to shave off a couple of seconds in that final lap. Alright, so there we have it for that final cup race for the win. And as I was saying, let's put the car solidly in red, which is fine. But here's the final upgrade scheme one more time to complete this event with the minimal resources spent, right? So we got a max out engine, and then you got to get 3 upgrades for drivetrain, body, and the tires and wheels, and then 2 will suffice for suspension, exhaust, and brakes. Now that, as I said before, brakes, the 3rd tier upgrade actually is cash, so that's not a huge deal. If you do get it, it'll push your PR up to 62.9, of course. And for like stuff like, I guess, weekly time trial tournament, that may be a worthwhile upgrade to put on the car. So something to consider. But for now, time for celebration. The final trophy for 100% completion, which of course means we get 40 gold and 80,000 racing dollars for the reward, plus the grand prize of the car itself. In this case, 2018 Falcon FG X. There we go. Alright, so that is the number 2 2018 VA Supercar win for me. It's a good deal. Alright, so 1 Holden Commodore remains. So we will continue with that final limited time series left here, and in between you'll see me throw in some expiring career series videos as well. So yeah, and look at that, there's a Porsche Cayman S upgrade sale going on, so that's cool. Upgrade sales are always great. So if you don't have that car fully upgraded, I think the car itself is offered with a 30% discount as well. So that's a fun little car. So anyway, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed my playthrough video, do subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. In the meantime, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.